Hi guys, it's Freedom Dove. I am coming to you live from my garage, and I wanted to show you my new Inergy Apex, which is the big brother to the Kodiak, and I'm going to do an unboxing for you guys. I'm really nervous, so you'll have to forgive me. So, this is a solar generator, if you don't know. And it's actually the redesign of the Kodiak. And the Kodiak got really good reviews from a lot of the van lifers. And I used Nate's coupon code for this, which is Element. If you go to the Inergy website and you order this and you put the coupon code Element in there, then you should get 10% off. That's what I got off. So instead of like $16,000, this was $160 off of it or something like that. It ended up being like $1,421, something like that. But if you don't know what this is, it's a solar generator, power generator, and you can go totally off grid with it as long as you have a way to charge it, which is with solar panels usually, although you can charge it with your car if you're driving, and you can also plug it into a wall outlet, which is what I'm going to have to do here because I don't have solar panels yet. So hopefully this is all getting in the frame. Maybe I should back up a little bit here. It's kind of heavy, so bear with me. I have to put this down on the floor. I mean, it's not as heavy as a AGM battery, obviously, which is one of the reasons why I got it, because it has a lithium battery inside of it. And I'm not being paid for this, unfortunately. There's no sponsorship or anything like that. I just really need one of these and have been waiting to order one until they came out with this new redesign. Because the Kodiak was nice, but it didn't have any circuit breakers in it, and so if the fuse failed or whatever, you have to plug it into a wall outlet to reset it. And if you're out in the middle of nowhere and this is your only energy and you don't have a wall outlet, you're kind of out of luck. Okay. That's what's in here. What is this? I'll check that in a minute. What is this? Now I'm curious. Now I have to look. Oh, it's just the carrying strap. That's pretty cool. It's got a padded shoulder thing. Okay. Okay. It's heavy. I'm skinny. It weighs a quarter of the amount that I do. I'm about 100 pounds, and this is about 25 pounds. Clean up my mess. Alrighty. So here it is. You make sure you're still in frame. Okay, great. You are. Okay. So it has 6 outlets, 2 of the DC car charger outlets. And then these are for the camp lights. They sell base camp lights, which they're prohibitively expensive, in my opinion. They're like $30 a piece. But you can string them together. And alright, sorry about that. I had to stop the video for a little while there. It's a couple hours later. And I just wanted to finish going over the front of this. So this is an RV shore power plug. So like if you have an RV and you're not at a campsite that you can plug in, you can plug your RV into this and get power from your battery here. And then those are the 6 110 volt, like I said. And these, sorry, they do string together. You can string 10 of these base camp lights together out of one outlet. And then there's 2 USBs, whereas on the Kodiak there was actually 4, I believe. And so for some reason they downgraded and there's only 2 on this one. And then this is the LED panel that'll light up when I turn it on. And then this is the power switch. This is off in the center position. And then to the left is DC only, which is all of these. And then if you turn it to the right, it's everything. All of this will activate. Okay, and then it's really heavy duty. The handle's really nice. It's very, you know, sturdy. And then on this side, this is where you do power input. I think there's a mosquito in here. Uh-oh. So right here is where you plug in the standard wall charger or the car charger, like if you were charging it while you drive. And then this is it comes with a standard wall charger. It's pretty big and hefty, but it goes right into here. And then this is the other end of it. And I'm going to have to use this for right now because I don't have any solar panels yet. I don't know if I said that already or not, but for now I'm just going to have to use the standard wall charger. And it takes about 11 hours, I think is what they said, to come to a full charge with that. They have a quick charger for the wall. It's still plugging into 110, but it charges in like 5 hours instead of 11 hours. And then over here is where you plug in the quick charger. This is where you plug in the quick charger. This is the, you know, if you're driving around, you've got your, I don't have that one either. Sorry about that. I don't have that one either. But like if you were driving around, you could plug this into your car cigarette lighter, and you would do that also through here. But you have to get that charger extra through the Inergy website. And then here is where you plug in your solar panels, and this is also where you plug in the quick charge. So that quick charge unit, which you have to buy separately, it would plug in right here. And if this is being utilized, that light will come on. And the manual, I've already looked at the manual. I did cheat a little bit. I did look at the manual a little bit, but you cannot plug both into, like you can't have a solar panel and the wall outlet plugged in. You would damage the unit. And then this is where you would put extra batteries. This is expandable with lead acid or AGM or the external lithium, which you can get from the Inergy website. Not right now, they don't have them for sale right now, but closer to the end of the year they told me they would have them. So this is the end of August 2019, so hopefully pretty soon they'll have the external lithium, because that's what I want to get. I didn't want to buy any kind of lead acid or AGM because they're so heavy, and in comparison these lithium, even though this is heavy, it's a lot lighter than the lead acid. And so I'm going to wait to get expandable batteries until they have those for sale on their website. And what else did I want to tell you? Oh yeah, on this side is the circuit breakers. And so if one of these, if the LED, if this display is still on, but no power is coming out, like say you're trying to use a blender or whatever on this, if nothing's coming out, you've probably broke the circuit, and so you have to come around here and do the circuit, redo the circuit. You know what I mean. Hopefully you know what I mean. But that's actually a really nice feature that the Kodiak didn't have. You would have to, you know, plug it into a wall outlet, and then you would plug it into that. I think I already said this. I'm sorry if I did. Now I'm just repeating myself. There's the back of the unit. And it's got a 1500 watt inverter that controls these, and it's got a 3,000 watt peak, but it's the only thing that I can use for my Instant Pot. I have a little mini Instant Pot, and the Jackery just wouldn't handle it because it's only 500 watt, and the Instant Pot is actually 700 watt. And so if I wanted to use my Instant Pot on the road, I literally had to get something bigger like this. The Jackery is a lot less expensive, obviously, but you're not going to get over 500 watts. You can't run hardly anything, and I have to run a refrigerator off of this. I have a 12-volt refrigerator that came on the same day as I got this, and once in a while, you know, every few days or maybe once a week, I've got to run the Instant Pot. Plus I've got other things that I want to use on here. So, and they tell you that it comes charged, partially charged, and so allegedly I can turn this on and use it right now. So let's see what happens. So there, it's on DC. It's not very much of a charge, I'm afraid. Probably can't see that. Let's move you closer. Yeah, it's not very much charged. It doesn't have much of a charge at all. So that was just a quick look at the display. I'm not going to keep the camera too close to it right now. And I'm sorry that the sound is so bad. I know it's really bad. I'm trying to improve. I do have a Rode mic attached to it, but to my phone, but I don't know if this is good enough. And then if you want to do all of them, you turn it to the right, and you can actually hear the fan kick on for the inverter. It's not very loud, but I can actually hear it. Let's see if I can get you close enough to hear it. Yeah, it's coming out of there. There's the fan. I don't know if you can hear that or not. I can feel air coming out of it, so you know it's on, and I can hear it. It's not real loud, but it kicks on immediately when you turn it on. You don't even have to have anything plugged in, and that fan automatically comes on. I'm not sure I like that, but I do like the fact that you can turn it to DC. And so I can use my 12-volt fridge, and I won't have to worry about that fan being on all the time. Alright, hopefully you heard all that, and hopefully this was helpful to you. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I will try to help you out. Thanks. Bye. Alright, sorry about that, guys, but there's a few more things that I wanted to mention about this, and that is the solar input. And this unit will take up to 500 watts of solar, so you can do like 5 100 watt panels or a couple 200 watt panels, and it will take all that in. And then the time it takes to charge the whole unit with solar is going to depend on 3 different variables. And that is the angle of the panel, you know, where if you have it angled to see the sun, it's going to take a lot more energy in than if you have it laying flat and the sun is way over here, you know, that's not going to work so much. And then the sun conditions, if it's cloudy, it's obviously going to take a lot more time than if it's full sun. And then also the input for the panels. So if you have 500 watts going in, it's going to take a lot less time to charge than if you only have a 100 watt panel. And so from what I understand, it takes anywhere from 3 hours at the best conditions to 11 hours under, you know, normal, maybe not so good conditions. And then the only other, the only other thing I wanted to mention was that this is an EC8 connection. I'm not sure if you can see that very well, but it's a little blue connector. It's a dual thing, and you can only plug it in one way, so it's kind of like foolproof. And they really like this connector, but the problem is that all the folding solar panels that I'm looking at have different connectors. They have MC4 or some kind of SAE connector, and that's not going to work for me. I need something that has EC8 connections, and so what I think I'm going to have to do is buy the actual terminal plugs and buy a solar panel, whatever solar panel I pick. I still haven't chosen one yet, but whatever I choose, I'm going to have to cut off whatever ends they have and then strip the wire and then either solder or crimp on the EC8 connectors. I think you have to solder them on, and I don't know how to solder, but that's okay because I know people who know how to solder, so hopefully I can get this working, because otherwise I don't have any way to charge this unit with solar panels, and that would be really bad because that's the whole point, was to charge it with solar. So hopefully I can get that worked out, but just be aware that this is not a normal connection for the folding portable solar panels, and I don't want to actually mount any solar panels, the rigid ones, on my rig on the roof, and so I really need the folding ones. And Inergy actually makes their own, and they sell their own, well, I don't know if they make them, but you know what I mean. They sell compatible solar panels, but they're all rigid, and that's not going to work for me. And of course they all have the right connections, but if I can't mount it on my rig, then it doesn't matter to me. So just be aware that this is kind of a unique, newer type of connection, the EC8, and so you just need to keep that in mind when you're looking for solar panels and considering this unit as a whole. Alright, well, I think that's it. Hopefully that's it. You guys take care. Have a good day.